Cali, Colombia, allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente es beautiful de Canadá. You're beautiful, I love you forever. And you're from Colombia, hey, bye bye.
Make my heart sing, and the beat is in the air. Colombia, so bring it up today. Freedom is so strong, yeah, and the lights are shining bright. Colombia, gonna see my love tonight. It's a perfect night for dancing. The ocean is the same. Colombia, that's the light.
Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros. Another day, another pueblito here in Colombia, right by the Parque Principal. And this is the it looks like an old cathedral. I don't know how old it is, but it certainly looks old. And then this is the obligatory Plaza Principal, which is nice and green, lots of shade, which is great for a hot day like today. It's about 28 Celsius here on March 2nd, 2023. And just doing a quick day trip from San Gil. And so I'm going to go to a really cool place that I've been to before for lunch. Going to wander around because I'm still keeping an eye out for property here in Colombia by a small town like this. And what I like about Paramo is that it's up in the mountains a little bit more. And so it's going to be cooler at night, even though it's just as warm as San Gil. It'll be definitely cooler at night, I would expect. So yeah, just a quick little vlog probably for today. I'll show you around the town a little bit, but more or less there's just your standard things, standard stores, just a normal functioning little town with a little bit of tourism thrown in because there's a cave here and a couple waterfalls. Lots of stuff for sale. Definitely a lot of artisans stores here. All kinds of different kinds of shoes, look very pretty. Bags, hats. Leche Cabra, not sure what that is. That whole block was lined with stores selling the exact same things. And it looks like they're pretty slow. Probably more tourists on the weekend, I would imagine. A few lunch places in this little area here, but I have my mission and I'm going to the place at the corner down the end of this street here. This is not the one. The next one after that. This is it. You'll recognize it by the pink and green doors. It's called La Rancha. It's a little more costly than most places, but it's a really neat place, so I hope it's open. Is it open? I don't know. I think that was the door there. Usually it's open. Doesn't look like it's open, but I do have 2 other videos that show the restaurant, so I guess we're going to try out using this. Place is open. Restaurante. store's not open either. What is going on here? Rinson de Natito. Very strange. We have to get to the bottom of this. The mystery continues. I asked the lady who was walking by and she said, "Oh, it's open, just knock on the door." I knocked on the door. It was not open. Nobody had answered, and then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the place that has the cave activities tours, because the son of, oh, there's another restaurant, hopefully. Don't see any doors open there either. What is going on? Anyway, the son, that's his mother's place, so hopefully he's there. He can explain what's going on, because it's noon. It's lunchtime. Why aren't there any restaurants open? That's weird. I've landed in bizarro world. Okay, I didn't find the son, but I found somebody else in there that he told me that at the end of the month that they're closed. But I didn't understand exactly why they'd be closed during the end of the month. But anyhow, he pointed me over this way to another restaurant. He said that is open. So we'll see. For lunch, she has arrived. Pechuga, chicken, frijoles, beans, arroz, rice, ensalada, salad, yuca, and looks like a little dessert thingy, and some soup with rice, and for good measure a banana and lemonade. And if you're interested in coming to this little place, it's right by the Parque Principal. Put a betcha to me. That was Restaurante Santuario that I was just at. So it turned out to be 12,000 pesos, which is less than $4 Canadian, about $3 US for all that food. So as usual, can't complain about that. Now I was thinking that this was maybe a country road that was leading out into the countryside, but apparently not. It's just curving back. So that's what my next goal is to find a road that just kind of meanders out into the countryside, so I can just check out the flora and fauna and see what they're growing around here and whatever else. Where I'm going right now, that's heading to the restaurant that was closed. Hopefully I can take a left up here though. I just passed La Rancha restaurant and I'm just going right, well, towards the mountains over here, because none of the roads over to the left really went anymore. And this is obviously the local soccer, as they call it down here, football field. Right over there is a cemetery. Ooh, I just noticed all those, the big patch of the orange flowered trees. That looks really nice. Anyhow, the only route that I can see, route, is this road right here. So I'll wander up this way a little bit and see where it takes me. This is kind of nice. Over to the left here, the rolling hills. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top of this hill, see what the view's like on the opposite side, and then we'll go from there. But pretty barren hills right here. And just take you over here to the left. I think I'm gonna turn around here because that just keeps going uphill further than I expected. So no point in going any further, I don't think. Beautiful green rolling hills. Not bad. I just noticed that you can see where the orange line is, kind of right about the middle now. That's the road, so it's kind of cutting up through there, the mountains up there. You can see some homes here and there scattered about. Obviously some nice big acreages. Be nice to know if there's any natural springs and creeks in the area that don't dry up. That's a a key factor looking for a piece of property. I just passed the cemetery that I showed you just a little bit ago, and here's a nice paved road. What I'm not sure is if there's another town. If, for instance, one was to keep on this road, I don't know if there's another town or not. But it does go towards those beautiful orange trees. And although I didn't bring my good camera with me, I'm going to wander up that way and see if I can maybe get a good phone photo. Let's go over here. Is this a parqueadero? Presume this is a finca. Finca being a country home where people can come to relax from the cities. Kind of looks like it. I think there's a river down there too. That's kind of interesting. Stone kind of formation over there. Now we're starting to get close to the orange flower trees. Just thought I'd stop by and say hello to Harold and his youngins. So I was just about to come on and comment. I haven't seen a whole lot of crops, but here's a whole bunch of tomatoes. All my orange trees are kind of over to the left there. A little bit hard to get to. There's a good view of the orange trees as I keep going higher up. I think what I'll do is I'll do a phone video where I can zoom in closer and I'll throw that in there. I hear some kind of activity up ahead not too far. Almost sounds like a little factory or something. So I'll check that out and then I'll probably turn around because I've been walking up this hill for quite a while now. You can see some kind of a stack. You can hear people in there too. Something's going on, so let's check it out. I don't know what's going on over there. But since they're looking over this way, I'm not going to point the camera at them for too long. Got a sign up ahead, maybe that'll give me a clue as to whether there's another town up ahead. It's a big home though. It must be a little hotel. What does it say here? Hard to read that. Oh, it says Feliz Les Desi Familia. It's hard to read that because it's written. It looks interesting. You will only see this in Colombia, folks. Well, I shouldn't say that. You could probably see it in some other South American and Central American cities, but it's not something you see every day. And he's all by himself, which is kind of unusual, but I'm expecting maybe there'll be some more not too far behind. That's the usual dealio. We have a patch of either banana trees or plantain trees. Apparently they're the same, so I don't know how you tell the difference, but there's another crop. So I'm going to turn around now. I guess the donkey found his home after all. Well, that's what all those sticks are. He knows what he's doing. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Beautiful rolling hills up this way though. Well, that was easy. Back in town now, just arriving close to the cathedral. And I'll go into one shop that I noticed. And then I think I'll call it a day. Head back to San Gil. But it's been an interesting little venture. Checking out the countryside. Back to the souvenir block. Fairly quiet little town overall. Seems very safe, very clean. Definitely the type of place where you could probably feel safe walking around at all hours of the day or night. Well, damas y caballeros, I'm going to have to wrap things up because I just talked to the bus driver. He's leaving in about 3 more minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video of Paramo. Sorry I couldn't go into that restaurant, La Rancha, that I was hoping to, but anyway, you can watch my other videos if you want to see that restaurant. It's pretty cool. It's like a little museum. So always remember, there's no you in Colombia, but hopefully you can come visit this beautiful country someday. And thanks for watching. Until next time, hasta los tacos. Ciao.